channel. Today I'm going to do a little special video. Seems I just hit just over 100 subscriber, which I thank you all so much for that. It's not a big milestone, you could say it's not a big milestone, but for me it is. Seems this is more of a like a hobby of mine, just talking about movies and all that. It is. It's really overwhelming to get over 100 subscribers and all that. So I thought I would do a video which will probably be split over into 2, maybe 3 parts of my whole collection. It is. So I'll move some of these before they fall. But I will, first part will pretty much be going, I will try and stick to my Steelbooks and all that, which are in alphabetical order. I think the second or third parts then will just be ones I have special edition versions and all. I like my Titans of Cult ones and everything blue and other stuff like that. I'll probably do in the next video and all that. Maybe my box sets and all that. I have some of the box sets I have will be in the next video. If any you want to see anything closer, me to do a video, anything closer of ones I haven't done before, you see in my collection and all that, feel free to comment and I probably will do a video for it. So we will start off with the A's. So first off is Avatar, which I did replace with the Steelbook, the collector's edition, but kept all the discs and all that because the Steelbooks never really had it. So very nice, beautiful set, brilliant movie. Can't wait for it to come on 4K whenever that is. Next one then is An American Werewolf in London, the Arrow one, which I replaced with the new Steelbook they did for it earlier in the year. It is, which I've done a review for. Look at my channel. Animal House is another one I've done a review for. So Steelbook comes with a booklet and all that. So I've done a review for that as well. Atomic Blonde, very good movie. It is, starring Charlie Theron and all that. Beautiful, beautiful Steelbook. The 4K Steelbook's beauty as well. There's an Arrow video release, After Midnight, which is a really good film actually and all that. Has the director's first movie, The Battery, in it as well. Comes with a booklet and that. It is, yeah, very surprised. Read up the review, not the review, I read up on it, what it was about, and it interested me, and it was good. Very underrated movie. Don't think it gets the praise it deserves. It doesn't. A-Team movie. I did buy the Steelbook to replace the plastic case, and it comes with a couple of cards as well, different character cards, but absolutely love this movie. It is. Pity it'll never probably get a sequel. The live action Aladdin on 4K. Again, very surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. Nowhere near as good as the animated one in my eyes, but the Guy Ritchie did an excellent job. Go for Fluoresceis, another very underrated movie, which we'll never see a sequel for, unfortunately. Probably might see a reboot down the line, but I saw this in the cinema and brilliant movie, brilliant indeed, and yeah, deserved a lot more praise than what it got. Then I got the Akira Kurosawa Samurai Collection, which has 5 of his movies: Seven Samurai, Throne of Blood, The Hidden Fortress, Yojimbo, and Sanjuro, if I said them rightly. But yeah, picked this up on eBay, pretty good price. I think just over 20 quid. I haven't got around to watching these yet, but definitely will. The special edition Akira 4K remaster set comes with a nice booklet, and I think Armory is that's what you call the plastic cases. But yeah, very nice, great manga, a great anime as well, and beautiful indeed. Annihilation, another one that never got the love when it came out, especially not in the box office anyway, and all that. Pretty much has things, stunning visuals, excellent acting and directing from the director of Ex Machina, which is another amazing movie. It is, but beautiful Steelbook and a beautiful movie. Then we have the metal pack of American Pie, which I bought the other 3 movies just in single discs, so I put them in here. I have, but again, don't really get the love that it deserves. These cases, the metal pack ones, they are pretty nice. I think people don't like them because of the spine it is, but I think some of them are pretty nice, to be honest, and all that, and deserves a little bit more love. And we have the Blu-ray version of American Psycho Steelbook. I know they got a 4K version out, but I personally prefer the art and that on this one. I do, but brilliant movie. Christian Bale is absolutely amazing. Maybe could have won the Oscar that year. And I don't think, did he get nominated? I'm not 100% sure he got nominated. He might have, but yeah, brilliant movie. The Amityville Horror, the first movie, another cracking horror film, classic. I think I picked this up. I had it for like a tenner off Zabi in a offer. I did, but beautiful looking steelbook and a really good movie. And then we come on to Apocalypse Now. This is just the normal Blu-ray version. Includes Apocalypse Now Redux, Hearts of Darkness, and exclusive features. It comes with a nice booklet, cards, and all that. I know there's a 4K version out, but I kind of really like this one myself and all that, so I'm just going to keep this. Right, on to the B's now. So the first one, Backdraft, really good movie, good steelbook. Did do a review for this on the channel. Then we have Blade, Zabi exclusive steelbook. Also did a review for this on the channel, so look back through my videos. Then we have the 4K Blade Runner 2049, which I prefer over the original Blade Runner. Very good movie. Can't wait for Denis Villeneuve's Dune to come out this year. Looks amazing. Then we get on to Black Christmas, very underrated horror movie that doesn't get the love it deserves, I personally think, and all that. Kind of a pioneer in horror before Halloween and all that, so very good indeed. And we have the Human Rhapsody, very nice feel good movie, especially the end when they do Live Aid, excellent. Then we have Berserk. I got the animated show, which I'll get to, but they did split it up into 3 movies. I've only got part 1 and part 2. I haven't picked up part 3 yet, but the first one I picked up in Kex. I found in Kex, and a media book. I haven't really seen this anywhere, to be honest. I had a look on eBay, couldn't find it, and I just picked up the normal movie 3 for that. Then we have Blade Runner. This one version comes with a toy car and a nice booklet and all that on the back. Shows you on the back. It does, and all that. But I changed out the normal Amory box for a steelbook, the Sci-Fi Destination, which I've done a review for on the channel. And we have Bad Boys Trilogy. Excellent movies, all on 4K. Just gutted with the slip covers not looking the same on the spine. Then we have Beauty and the Beast live action movie, which I know it might be blasphemous to say. I actually prefer this over the animated one. Just tells you a little bit more in this, to be honest, but really good movie. And we have Zabi exclusive Blues Brothers and all that. Comes with a steelbook. HMV did do a version as well, but it just comes with Amory box and all that, and it comes with a few cards and a booklet and I think a poster. Then we have Black Hawk Down, a really good war movie. It is, stars loads of people from Ridley Scott. It is, but excellent movie. Bumblebee, I think this was the Zoom exclusive when it came out. I'm not 100% sure, but lovely looking steelbook. And a really good movie. I prefer this over the Michael Bay ones all day long. Then we have John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China. This is the Arrow video release. Wish I might pick up the Steelbook for this, to be honest, if I can find it on cheap. But I love John Carpenter and his movies. Easily my favourite director, up there with Steven Spielberg. Berserk, the animated one from, I think this was the early 90s or during the 90s it came out. Beautiful artwork, animation in this, and I do love the manga as well. I have the mangas in my collection as well, really good. And then finally, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Excellent movie by Francis Ford Coppola, starring Anthony Hopkins and Gary Oldman. Brilliant adaptation of his book. It is. Don't know if it's totally faithful, but it is a brilliant movie. So that's the B's, and we will get on to the C's. So the first two are Creed 1 and 2. Got the Steelbook for number 2 and just the normal Armory box for Creed. Creed's the better movie in my opinion, but number 2 did a really good job. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on Blu-ray. It is. Kind of prefer this one to the newer one they brought out recently. I think it was recently this year. It is. I prefer this one. But excellent movie indeed, martial arts movie by Ang Lee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ang Lee, brilliant. And then we have HMV Premier Collection version of Clash of the Titans, which comes with a nice booklet, and it's got a code there. If it works, all the best whoever gets it, but I don't think it does work. But I like these sets from HMV, very nice indeed. I got a couple in my collection. And then we have Colour Out of Space, Nicolas Cage movie, where he's done a few little movies like this, Mandy, and he's got one called Pig now, which is supposed to be really good, but I haven't seen that yet. But I love the artwork on this. Reminds me a bit of The Blob, a little bit around this area, but I love the pink and the purple. Very nice indeed. And then we have the 30th anniversary Ultimate Edition of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, all on Blu-ray. This is the Blu-ray version. I know there's a 4K version, but can't see a point of changing it myself. Comes with a nice booklet, and a poster and that. So beautiful set. And then we get on to the D's now. So first one is Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Edition. The only one I own on Steelbook. The only one I really want to own, to be honest. But beautiful Steelbook. Done a review for this on the channel. So go back through my videos and have a look if you want to see my review for that. Dunkirk Media Book, Christopher Nolan movie, Blu-ray. So just a J card. But yeah, unfortunately ripped a little bit on the back. But a great movie. And we have the Dragon Ball 3 movies, kind of in the Dragon Ball Super era. So you have Battle of the Gods, Resurrection on Earth, and Brawly. It is. Saw Brawly in the cinema. Beautifully animated, and I love their soundtrack. I love Dragon Ball. I think it's a brilliant series. And we have Arrow videos, The Deeper You Dig. So another one like the one I said from earlier. Just read up on it, liked what I heard, and I thought I'd give it a go. And I'm really look back and being disappointed. It was a really good film, to be honest. And also comes with another movie, The Hatred, which I haven't got around to watching yet. And then we have Deliverance. I think I picked this up for like a tenner from Kex. Got a couple of marks in it, but for the price, still in a really goodish condition. So really good movie as well. So we get on to the end. The rest of my D's. So the first off, if I let that fall, is not guilty at all about buying this. I love Dirty Dancing. I think it's a great movie, and I love the soundtrack. Soundtrack is amazing. So definitely no guilty pleasure there. I think. Apologies. Let me just put them down for that. There it is. And get on to the animated ones first, I think. So we'll start off with kind of a trilogy. It is Death of Superman, Reign of the Superman. So that's the sequel to the Death of Superman. I do have the I did buy this and just had the plastic case, the armory case, but I did buy the Steelbook to put in there. So yeah, them two nice looking ones. Best one they've brought out recently. Supposedly it's loosely based on what Zack Snyder was supposed to do for his Justice League trilogy. Wonder Woman Bloodlines, haven't opened, haven't watched it yet. Got it from HMV on cheap. And then The Long Halloween Part 1 and 2 on Steelbook. Very nice looking Steelbooks. Pretty good movies. Prefer the first part over the second, but I'm a fan of the comic, so it doesn't go exactly like comic, which you don't expect these animated ones to do, but yeah, it was pretty good. And then we got on to the DCEU. First off, Man of Steel. There it is, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, really good movie. David Ayer's Suicide Squad. I would have liked to see how his vision fully would have been done, but this movie was just not that good, to be honest. Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. If you're going to watch this, watch the Ultimate Edition, because the other version is really not that good. But you know, the Ultimate version not much better, but kind of explains a bit more. And then you have Josh Whedon's Justice League. The less I say about this, the better. I don't mind a couple of scenes in it, but overall, big pile of shit. Then we have the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice media book. It is, I picked up on the cheap from HMV. So, got a nice little booklet inside. It has. So, very nice. And then we have Aquaman. Probably one of my favourites in the DCU. Love the action and the visuals. Crime never got nominated for visual effects. It is. And we have Shazam. I don't love this as much as everyone else. I really not a big fan of the third act. I think it's very poor. It is. But overall, pretty good movie. Nice change of direction they were going in. And one I have no problem with saying I like, Birds of Prey. I thought this was a really good movie. It is. And yeah, people are going to hate it. That's life. But a beautiful Steelbook from Amazon, I think that one was. And then I think this one's from Amazon as well. The World Wonder Woman 84. It's either Amazon or HMV. Zabi never had a Steelbook, if I'm not mistaken, or if they did, it was a poor design. But yeah, what a contrast from this and the first Wonder Woman, which you've noticed I haven't said because I've got the Titans Occult version of that. But very poor movie and disappointing. And then we get Zack Schneider's Justice League. Shit Steelbook design, but a really good movie and all that, and a crime that Warner Brothers brought out Josh Whedon's version but didn't bother with this one. It is. And then my final three for the D's is Batman Begins, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, the Nolan trilogy. Got them all on media book, so I'll open one up to show. So all 4K, beautiful looking set it is, and definitely one of my prized possessions in my my collection. It is. So D, we go on to E now. So first lot here is special edition Enter the Dragon. It is, just comes with a normal armory case, not 4K, just Blu-ray. Comes with a nice booklet and a few art cards and I think a poster as well. It is, but excellent movie from with Bruce Lee in. Then we have the 40th anniversary of The Deer Hunter, starring Robert De Niro. It is, and Christopher Walken. Iconic scene at the end. Apologies. At the end there, but nice big thick edition here and all that. It comes with booklets, cards and etc. I think a poster might as well. But very long film, over 3 hours long, but very gripping. Then we have a Steelbook of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. One of my favourite trilogies that have come out recently, and probably my top 10 trilogies. Then we have the Zabi exclusive lenticular covers for Deadpool and Deadpool 2. So I've done reviews for this on the channel, so go back through my videos to see them. Then we have Sam Raimi's Evil Dead 4K one. Very beautiful set. Comes with a poster. Comes with anything inside? A few cards as well. So no poster. Oh, it is a poster, sorry. No booklet, sorry. No booklet, but beautiful out the cover. It is very nice indeed. A great movie. And then we have The Entity, an old movie I found in Kex for like 15 quid. And I was gutted because if I put it a bit closer, it's got a bloody scratch on it. And they covered it up with a sticker and I never saw it until I got home. But really good film. And we have The Elephant Man special edition version. Got loads of booklets and that with it. And comes with a nice pull out thing but there of the is it chapel or something he makes in the movie. Really good movie with Anthony Hopkins, and John Hurt is brilliant in the role. Then we have The Equalizer 1 and 2. It is excellent Denzel Washington action movies. And then we have The Exorcist 3 Heretic. There's no, the second one's called Heretic, sorry. Comes with like two different versions of the movie. It is really good proper sequel to The Exorcist. The second one we don't talk about, but I know David Gordon Green is going to do 3 movies. Someone's, is it Amazon or someone has picked up something like 400 million to make another 3, which will be a direct sequels to the first one. Honestly, you can't see out making money back personally. And we have a look at Elysium, very nice steelbook, and a really good movie. Up there with District 9 in my opinion. I think they're just as good as each other. Then we have Ender's Game, beautiful steelbook. I think I found on cheap in cash converter. It only cost me like a £5-6, but beautiful and yeah, pretty good movie. Very good twist ending. Don't know how close it is to the book, but yeah, very good. And then we have The Da Vinci Code, which pretty good movie. Prefer the book, but this is a nice looking steel book which I picked up on the cheap. Got a couple of marks on it, but overall nice, pretty good looking. And then we have Dazed and Confused. Absolutely love this movie. It's Criterion Collection. It is, comes with a nice booklet and a poster, and it does look absolutely stunning, like a yearbook it looks like. And I love it when Criterion Collection bring out Blu-rays and that like this. Very nice. So that was the D's, and we do have E's, but where did I put them? Oh, did I go through the E's? Sorry, I went through the E's, didn't I? Yeah, went through the E's already. Blimmin' heck. Apologies for that. So we'll go to F now and all that. It is. So we have the 4K version of Fifth Element that came out. Very good movie. I love the artwork for this. And we have Fury, nice little war movie with Brad Pitt. It is excellent movie. I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm going to revisit that pretty soon. Then we have the BBC Earth Frozen Planet series. Love these type of documentaries and all that. And I do have the big book of this as well, which I like flicking through. Also have 40th anniversary of Friday the 13th that came out, Zabi exclusive, I think. Looks simplistic, but in hand, beautiful. And I've done a review for that on my channel as well. And the Zabi exclusive steelbook with a slipcover of Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick's movie, war movie. Beautiful steelbook, matte finish with a gloss on the shades, and a beautiful slipcover with the bullets. Born to Kill on the back. So that's the F's. So we're now on to the G's. So we got a Zabi exclusive box set one, which I put the Zabi steelbook in with, but I've done a review for this on my channel, so it's the Godzilla one. Then we have Gone Girl, really good David Fincher movie with Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike. Really good movie and all that. I think I picked this up on cheap in Kex. Probably one of my best deals I've picked up. The Guest Steelbook for a £5. Got this off eBay for a £5. Absolutely brilliant film. It is. And a very nice looking steelbook as well. And we have The Greatest Showman. Hugh Jackman movie. Not the best movie. The soundtrack's amazing. But yeah, not the best movie, unfortunately. And it's not exactly accurate in history. And we have Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, Gravity 3D Steelbook. I think I sold the 3D in this, but I think I picked this up on the cheap on eBay for like a tenner, I think. It is a really good movie. It is. Only seen it once. Might have to watch it again soon. And then we have Seth Rogen, Green Hornet. So really nice, beautiful steelbook. It is. Beautiful ridges there. That's like the grille of the front of the car, and beautiful back as well. So yeah, not the best comic book movie, but I enjoy it. I do. And then we have Godzilla, King of the Monsters Steelbook. Excellent movie. Pity the human characters ain't great. And Godzilla vs Kong, which has the same problem. Pretty good movie. Love the action scenes, but the human elements are shit in the movie. And this one felt like two movies squashed into one, to be honest. I think it would have done better if they split this into two movies. But I enjoyed it enough. Then we have Zabi exclusive Gremlins box set, which I replaced with the Steelbook. So again, comes with a nice booklet and cards and posters and that. So very excellent Christmas movie, and it is a Christmas movie. Then we have another HMV Premier Collection, Ghost. Really good movie. Whoopi Goldberg won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in this. But Patrick Swayze and Debbie Moore do excellent jobs in this. Very good movie, and the demons, shadow demons, are spooky as hell. And we have a classic, for me a classic, The Guyver. Not as good as Guyver Dark Hero, but I'm waiting for that to come out on Blu-ray. But I enjoy this. Very nice looking cover and all, and pretty fun movie. Then we have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. This is a remake of, is it, I want to say Norwegian one, but I could be wrong, and all that movie and book series. But David Fincher does a really good job with this. Excellent movie. We get on to the live action Ghost in Shell now. Visually stunning movie. I like this. I did overall. Not as good as the anime, which is getting a 4K release, I think, this year, with art by Matt Ferguson on the covers and that. So, but I enjoyed that movie. And then we have The Game. It is another David Fincher movie. Prefer this Steelbook over the new one they done. It is, so I'm not really going to change this one anytime soon. This is the 20th anniversary. I can't remember if the one they brought out was either 25 or 30. It was, but excellent movie. Nice twist ending. And then we have Ridley Scott's Gladiator, amazing period piece movie. It is excellent, beautiful, beautifully scored by Hans Zimmer as well, and directed by Ridley Scott, of course, with Russell Crowe, who I think won Best Actor for this one, for this movie, I think. Does it say on the back, did he? Might have not for this, but could have. And then we have Fantastic Beasts. So, have I mixed them up again? I've skipped a letter, it looks like. F. Which looks like I've only got this one actually, which is Fantastic Beasts Crimes of Grindelwald, picked up on the cheap off Zabi. Beautiful looking Steelbook. Okay of a movie, it is, but has got me interested for the next one. And I just noticed as well that I missed a B that I had just hanging around, which is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 25th anniversary. I think I picked up for a tenner, brand new off eBay, so well worth pickup it was. So we're on G on the H now. So I'll grab a handful of them. So one of my latest pickups I had last month was Hardcore, which is also Hardcore Henry. Very good movie actually, POV movie. Got a bit repetitive doing the thing, but the last part of this movie is absolutely crazy and brilliant. It is. Then we have the Hills Have Eyes releases. We do Arrow ones, both pretty good movies. Well, the first one's miles better than the second one, but the remake is a really good remake of it as well. But yeah, Wes Craven, early Wes Craven movies. They come with nice booklets and all that with them as well. Beautiful art as usual from Arrow Video. Then we have His Dark Materials TV series. So I know they done their Golden Compass movie, but this is a series that came out a couple of years ago. I haven't seen the second season yet, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Really good. And then we have Hollow Man 1 and 2 collection. It is from 88 films. So the first one has Kevin Bacon in it, and it's a really good movie. I haven't seen the second one, but I know it's got Christian Slater in it. But comes with a nice booklet and all that, and some beautiful art around it as well. Like I said, anything any of you see that you want to see a closer look at, just pop it down in the comments and I will get around to it. We get another metal pack here, which is Hot Tub Time Machine. It is beautiful art, very funny movie. And don't judge me, Howard the Duck. I really like this movie, I grew up with it and all that. But didn't get the 4K, not buying the 4K Steelbook because I'm not a big fan of the art, to be honest. So I was sticking with the Blu-ray, which I replaced the case with this with. So next one is Mel Gibson's Hacksaw Ridge. Excellent movie. Andrew Garfield, I think, deserved to win the Oscar for Best Actor in this. He was phenomenal in it. But excellent movie. I know Mel Gibson's a sore subject, to be honest, but he does make really good movies. Guillermo del Toro, if I butchered his name probably. Hellboy. I have got Hellboy 2 as well, which we'll come to in the next video, part 2. But excellent 4K one with a booklet and poster. Got this from HMV. And the latest Hellboy by Neil Marshall. That's it. Beautiful. I love the Steelbook. The traditional artwork of the comic by the same artist. I forgot his name, unfortunately, off the top of my head. But very poor movie. Could have been a lot better. Brought the gore into it, but the story and yeah, very poor indeed. And we have Ang Lee's Hulk Steelbook, a horizontal one, artwork. It is a very good movie, to be honest. My only nitpick on this is I think the Hulk is too big for it, but I like the comic style panels he has in the movies and all that, and I think this came out before its time. If this came out now, I think it'd be a bigger hit. And Highlander, I think I found in Kex. This is the well, no anniversary one actually. Then into the Blu-ray, very nice Steelbook, and a really good movie, which I think is getting remade with Ryan Reynolds, I think. Hereditary, I haven't opened this one, bought it from HMV Steelbook, but I have seen it, and one of my favourite horrors that have come out in the last 10 years. Very good. Very hit and miss this director is with his two movies, this and Midsummer. I enjoyed them both, to be honest, but this one, Toni Collette should have been nominated for an Oscar for her performance in this. She was brilliant. And then we have Disney's Hocus Pocus, a nice little family horror. It is. Well, I say family, it's horror. It is, but very good, funny movie which I haven't seen for a long time. I haven't watched this one yet, so but it might be an October watch, maybe with the nieces and all that. And then we get on to the end of my Halloween, my H, which is all my Halloween ones. So turn that upside down. So we start off with the first one. So that's the latest Steelbook that came out for it. Absolutely stunning. I haven't done a review for this. I might do one in October, because I'm going to be doing a review for all the movies in October and my rankings. So keep an eye out for that. And then we just have the 4K version of the same movie. And the Blu-ray 35th anniversary I picked up years ago. I do love this Steelbook. It is one of my favourites. And we have Halloween 2, 30th anniversary Amory is it? Box thing. So again, love this movie. My favourite, my second favourite of the Halloweens, because it feels like the first Halloween. It is. But I also got the German or Dutch, sorry, could be German, Steelbook of it, metal one, which has a nice little, plays the music. It does, which is a very nice looking Steelbook as well. It is. I think you could pick it up on eBay now for like 20 odd quid. I paid like 50 for it when I got it. But another German one, Halloween 3, I think it's German, with a lenticular cover. They do a 4th and a 5th. I have got the 5th, which is sharp, but I haven't picked up the 4th yet, because they go for about 40-50 quid. But I think I picked this one up and the 5th one up, and I think I paid like 50 quid for them both. So I didn't think that was too bad. Then I had, before I picked them up, I picked up Spanish versions, I think I got it from eBay, from Spain and eBay, but we're 4 and 5 with beautiful covers that match, that connect. It is, so very nice indeed. And then here's the 5th one, lenticular cover. It is very nice indeed. And then we have Curse of Michael Myers, H2O and Resurrection all on one disc there, because we get kind of screwed over here in Britain. We had the DVD collection, but we haven't got a Blu-ray version like America have, obviously, and all that, but you need a multi-regional Blu-ray player for that. It is, but oh well. Then we got Halloween 2018 versus the Everything Blue slipcover variant. So very nice, with a nice little Steelbook inside. And it is beautiful. And then we have Rob Zombie's Halloween and Halloween 2. And it is. Controversial movies in the Halloween series. I actually don't hate this one as much as most people. I probably prefer this one over this one, to be honest. But yeah, they're alright films. They are. Different take on him and all that. And we get on to getting a little dark in here now, so the light on. So we will go to I. So we got Stephen King's It from 1990, the TV series one, 2-parter. Obviously the first part with the kids is much better than the second part. Tim Curry, absolute legend. We got In Bruges, a nice little collector set with a booklet, a couple of booklets actually. I think there's a poster in amongst it as well. Beautiful artwork and a great movie. 2 musts for any horror fan for documentaries. The In Search of Darkness things. I bought both these. I pledged with Indigo to help them out and all that, to make them. So you get your name in the credits, so my name will be in the credits for these. Comes with some beautiful posters and some pins, and they are making a part 3, which I cannot wait for. Martin Scorsese's The Irishman, so Criterion Collection as well. Really long film, but a really good film, and some beautiful art on this with a nice booklet and no poster, just booklet. But yeah, it has some beautiful artwork of the actors around it as well. So very nice indeed. On to J now. Wow. So we have Jurassic World on Blu-ray on 4K disc, not 4K, Blu-ray disc. A good movie, good little reboot. Second one not so much, but we will get to that. The live action Jungle Book, which I do prefer over the animated one. There is some cracking voice actors in this: Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson, Christopher Walken. So yeah, you got some really good fun and beautifully visual movie. Jumanji: The Next Level on 4K, fun movie. Jeepers Creepers, really good horror movie. Unfortunately, the director was convicted of paedophilia, so kind of tarnishes the movies a little bit, but there's still a really good story behind them. And we have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom on 4K. I think it was on the cheap in HMV, so I picked it up. Really boring movie to me and all that. It has its moments, but overall, yeah, it's nowhere. Probably one of the poorest entries in the series. And we have another premium collection. I think I didn't get this one from HMV. I found this in CEX, Kex, and all that. So Judgment Night with Emilio Estevez, Cuba Gooding Jr. It is Dennis Leary as well. Really good movie. And then we have my Jaws collection. So got the lenticular cover 4K that came from Zabi, and just a normal Blu-ray one, which I'm hoping to get signed by Richard Dreyfuss when hopefully meet them in For the Love of Horror. And then we have, which I just done reviews for that and these on my channel, so look back, the Jaws 2, 3 and 4 Zabi exclusives. So very nice indeed. And to finish off J's, the original Jumanji. Love this case with the look of the board game. A great movie, and yeah, and a cracker from Robin Williams. There it is. So we get into K now, which is not that many. So we'll start off with the bottom one. So cracking Kung Fu Hustle, very good Kung Fu movie, comedy as well. And then we have Rian Johnson's Knives Out, which he did just after The Last Jedi, which he got a lot of backlash for that. But this movie comes back to what he's good at, little small stories and all that, and a really good whodunit murder mystery. Very funny as well. Do like this, do love that movie. And then we got the King Kong ones. So we got the premium collection of the 1933 King Kong. I love this movie. I still think it's the best one out of a lot. A lot of people probably say Pete Jackson's, and I do love Peter Jackson's one, but I absolutely adore this movie. And we also have Peter Jackson's one on 4K, not 4K, Blu-ray, sorry, the Ultimate Edition. So very nice indeed. I do wish I picked up the Everything Blue version, but I joined picking that stuff a bit late, unfortunately. So thing, and then we got Kong Skull Island, which is part of the Godzilla universe, new one, Monster Universe. Beautiful steelbook and a pretty fun movie. So get on to L now. And first off is Life of Pi 3D. I think I picked this for a tenner on eBay, brand new. So I haven't watched it yet, but hopefully it's going to be visually stunning. And we have Life, very good sci-fi movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds and Rebecca Ferguson. Alien. Rumours was this was supposed to be a prequel to Venom, and if you've seen the movie and you've seen the ending, that would have been pretty interesting, to be honest. But yeah, very good movie, to be honest. And then we have Looper, so that's one of the older ones. Beautiful artwork, and this was the newer one which I did a review for. So If you want a closer look at them, go back through my videos. Another deal I had, Let Me In, £5 on eBay. I picked up a couple of years ago, and probably for me just as good as Let the Right One In, the original movie. I think I might prefer this one because it's a bit darker, you know, it feels darker and all that, but both excellent movies and I recommend watching them both. Les Miserables, Blu-ray media book, so very nice, beautiful music. Film's okay, but I think it's more held high because of the music. And then we have Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse. He made The Witch, and this is another cracking movie. It is. Willem Dafoe probably deserved Best Supporting Actor for this, but he didn't get it. He didn't, but yeah, really good movie. Labyrinth's 30th Anniversary Steelbook, 4K. Beautiful art, really good movie. One of my favourite musicals, Little Shop of Horrors, absolutely amazing. Really do miss films like this. I know they're doing a remake with Chris Evans, it is, but well, we'll see how good that is compared to this. And then we have another Arrow release, The Last House on the Left, which I replaced with the Steelbook, so similar to the other ones, has the booklets and the posters and that with it. Haven't watched it yet. La La Land, really good another really good musical and all that. Nice little story, and yeah, some cracking music to it. And another wartime movie, Lone Survivor, pretty good movie. A thin slip a case this one is, but yeah, a very nice movie. Alright, so we jump onto the M's now. So I have The Matrix and The Matrix Revolution. Resolution, not Revolution. So I got the 4K Steelbook for this, but I picked the Amaray one up first because I actually did prefer the artwork and the slipcase for this one. But I might pick up the Steelbook just because I'm a bit of a completionist and I like things looking the same. And then we get on to my Mondo collection. Not as big as everyone else, as some other people's, but I bought The Exorcist, Wreck-It Ralph, probably my favourite I got out of the lot, Pet Sematary, excellent movie. A Quiet Place, the first one. I haven't bought the second one yet because I'm not a big fan of the disc, but we'll see if it comes down in price. Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, the Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and then the last one, Blade Runner 2049, which I've done reviews. I did a single review for this one, and all the Marvel ones I did a collective review for on my channel. I have. So that is the M's. So we carry on with the M's. So we have Disney's Maleficent, Angelina Jolie. I haven't watched this yet. And we have the Blu-ray one with the slipcover, beautiful slipcover. And I haven't watched this one either, to be honest. So definitely both on my watch list to watch soon. And then we have a 4-in-1 Mermaid, kind of a whim. I bought this on, pretty cheap and all that. I think it's by the same director, yeah, Stephen Chow, who directed Kung Fu Hustle, so I kind of bought it for that, to be honest. So I haven't got around to watching it yet, but hopefully will. Then we got Disney's live action Mulan, which definitely not as good as the animation one, but still a pretty good film, just misses the music. Then we have The Meg, film based on Steve Alton's books. I do have them, I have read them, they're really good thing. I prefer the first half of this movie to the second half, but still enjoyable movie. Underrated horror nobody talks about, Monkey Shines. I do not get jump scares don't get me anymore, but there's a jump scare at the end of this where, yeah, really got me, to be honest. Didn't see it coming at all. So yeah, very good horror movie. Then we have the Mission Impossible 1 to 5 Blu-ray Steelbook. I picked up on the cheap in Kex. I have got to clean this up a bit, to be honest. It's a little dirty, but excellent movies. But Fallout's my favourite, the last one, so definitely can't wait for the next one to come out. And I haven't opened this yet, but I have seen it. I went to the cinema to see it, and an excellent movie indeed. And we have the Men in Black Trilogy Steelbook. It is good movies, good little sci-fi comedies, and a bit of a beaten up Steelbook, unfortunately. But yeah, I've had this one for years, to be honest, and I think I picked it up second hand when I got it. So most of these scratches and marks are probably not even from me. And then we have the latest Mortal Kombat movie, which I know a lot of people are going to say the original one from the 90s is better, but I rewatched that not long after I watched this in the cinema. Did I see it in the cinema? Yeah. And it does not hold up. I actually prefer this one, even though this one's not brilliant. I still prefer this one. I do. So I think that was it for N. So we get into the ends now, and first one is Night of the Creeps, Eureka 1, and this is a brilliant film, great horror comedy with Tom Atkins. Speaking of, like, For the Love of Horror, I'm supposed to be meeting him in For the Love of Horror as well in October, so hopefully I still do. Don't know what I'm going to have him sign. It is, don't know whether I'll get him to sign this or just a picture, but excellent movie. And then we have the Zabi exclusive Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook with a nice slipcover to it as well. It is, yeah, very nice indeed. I know that. Excellent movie. Wes Craven classic. And then we have Clive Barker's Nightbreed, an Arrow video release. Beautiful artwork. Comes with armory thing. Pretty tight in there actually, but you can see it's got the booklets and all that as usual. And then we have Ninja Scrolls anime movie, which is absolutely stunning and great story, great action. It is, and it comes with a nice 20-page booklet. Night of the Comet, another really good horror. I picked up Arrow video. It does comes with a nice little booklet. It does. Pity it doesn't have a slip cover. It is, but very, very good movie indeed. And then we have Night of the Living Dead Criteria, which I did a review for this Criterion Collection and the movie. So take a look at that on my channel. And I also did a video for Night of the Living Dead Remake from 1990, and directed by Tom Savini. So another beautiful steelbook, which probably one of the best I've picked up this year. Very stunning. Jump on to O. And the first one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quentin Tarantino's last movie he did. Very good movie. Crazy ending. And yeah, Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio are awesome in it. Very surprise hit when it came out, Overlord. I saw the trailer, thought this looks interesting, and when I went to the cinema, blew me away. Very good action horror. It is set in World War II. So, very nice. Richard Donner's The Omen, the original. Beautiful steelbook. Love the red. And especially for Damien's eyes, if you can see, if I put it in. But, yeah, excellent movie. Remake's alright. Problem is, it's just cut from the same parcel. It's the same as what Psycho remake. just kind of made it scene for scene. A couple of the death scenes are a bit different, but that's about it. And then we got Old Boy beer. This is like the elevator type packaging. I have done a video, one of the earlier videos in my channel. This does come with 2 other movies, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and Lady Vengeance. So excellent movie and a beautiful set. So on to P now, and first one is Vin Diesel in Pitch Black. Excellent movie. I saw this when it came out in the cinema. Brilliant movie. The other 2 not so much, but this one still holds up as being a cracking movie. For me, Christopher Nolan's most underrated movie, The Prestige. So many twists and turns in this movie and all that, and after you watched it, it's nice to go back and watch it again and then pick up on some of the parts you never you didn't see, and you're like, oh yeah, I can see that now. But excellent movie. Poltergeist Trilogy. First 2 are brilliant, third one's an okay movie, but excellent horrors, classics. A perfect movie in my eyes, 10 out of 10. Great, all the acting's perfect, the Predator design, the direction, everything. Excellent movie, and I really do thoroughly enjoy Predator. Brilliant movie. Not so much The Predator. A lot of behind the scenes problems with this movie, so that's how we got what we got, but very nice steelbook indeed. And we have from 101 Films, Prom Night. So this is Jamie Lee Curtis in this, kind of like this, and I think Terror Train I got a bit further on, is some movie she did after Halloween, and pretty good movie actually, not too bad at all. Prefer Terror Train, but comes with a nice booklet. It does, so very nice. Pacific Rim Uprising. It's a fun enough sequel, nowhere near as good as the first one, but yeah, it's okay. And then Pet Cemetery Remake, not as good as the 1990s or late 80s one, but this is a really good film. Pity it is they spoilt the twist in the trailer, so yeah, very disappointed with that indeed, but it's still a really good film. And then Parasite, which won the Oscar a couple of years ago, wasn't it? Very deserving and all that. Was it last year? Might have won it last year or the year before. It is. I don't think it was this year. Or was it this year? Could have been this year actually. God, losing years now to be honest, but definitely worthy thing. Brilliant movie, absolutely great. And then we have another documentary one, Planet Earth. So yeah, another one from the BBC. Excellent, love these and all that, and they look brilliant in Blu-ray on the TV. So I don't have a queue, don't have any queues, but I do go into the R's now, and we have Rambo 5. This is the Zabi exclusive steelbook with the slipcover, which is very beautiful indeed. It's very stunning. It is. I haven't done a video for this yet, but I might do one down the line because it is that good. Revenge. So really, Second Sight Films. Beautiful artwork on the cover. I did change out the Amaray box for the steelbook. It is. I think it's like a German steelbook, but it does come with a nice poster and booklet. The collection does. Very good revenge movie. Seeing it's called Revenge, but a bit like how she comes back in this. It's very similar to like The Crow, but yeah, excellent movie. And then we have Return of the Living Dead. I think the cover is a magnet on the front of the cover. It is, because they do some nice magnets to put on front of these, but Quigley or Quidley on the back there, which is she is in this movie. But this is an excellent zombie movie. It is very gory and funny and that. And then we have an Arnie classic again, Running Man. Some of his best or worst one-liners in this movie, but brilliant action movie. Don't make films like this anymore and all that, but the Steelbook is stunning as well. Some very beautiful artwork. So we jump on to Raya and the Last Dragon by Disney. I haven't watched this yet. It's supposed to be a really good movie, so if we get around to watching this, I will. And all that, but it's a beautiful Steelbook, and I did do a review for it on the channel. And we get on to Arrow's video Robocop, which I did replace the disc with the Steelbook, but as usual, comes with a nice booklet, poster, etc. Excellent movie. And then we have Gareth Edwards, I think, directed both of these, Raid and Raid 2. Absolutely amazing. Like, this is like a full-on martial arts one. Raid 2 has a bit more of a story. Like, the guy goes undercover and all that, but two very brilliant martial art movies. And then we have a fun little action movie, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Rampage. I like my monster movies, and this one doesn't. Whoops. This one doesn't really disappoint. It's a pretty fun movie and all that, and I get enjoyment out of it. So we get into my S's now, and I got quite a few of them. So first of all, we start off with the Scream Quadrilogy. I picked this up for like a tenner, I think, off eBay. Comes with all 4 movies inside. Unfortunately, the front doesn't light up. If the eyes were supposed to light up, the battery's dead, and you can't really replace it, unfortunately. But it's a very nice looking set indeed. And then we have Zabi exclusive Snatch Steelbook with this, which I've done a review for on my channel, if you want to go back and have a look at that. Also Shrek 20th anniversary Steelbook, very nice Steelbook, and I've also done a review for that. Then we have Sicario Movies, which this is the second one I got on Steelbook. The first one I've got hanging around in the rest of the pile there. Excellent movies. These are both Sicarios. Then we have Shutter Island. Excellent Martin Scorsese movie, and similar to The Prestige, of twist ending, and then you want to go back and watch it again to pick up on all the little bits and all that you missed. Brilliant movie. And then we have Snowman with Michael Fassbender. Okay thriller. Could have been a lot better, but kind of drops the ball on it a little bit. I think I picked this up for like £6. I did. Schindler's List Special Edition. I haven't got around to watching this movie yet, surprisingly. But it's one of them ones where, how do you get into the mood to watch a movie like this? It is. But I gotta get around to watching it, because I've heard it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, that'll be a future watch. It will. Another Dwayne the Rock Johnson movie, Die Hard rip-off, in other words, and all that. Skyscraper, pretty good movie, good action. It is. I enjoyed it. That's what he's good at, just doing dumb action movies, really. And then we have Shazam. Is it? I don't know how to really pronounce that, but I picked it up when I was picking up Arrow releases at the time and all that, horror, so I picked this one up, because this one doesn't come with things, but does come with some interesting pictures. It is. And I haven't watched it yet, so might be an October watch for Halloween. It is. So a few more S's now. Got a load more actually. So Speed release that came out, Zabi exclusive. Done a review for that on my channel. Excellent movie. There's the first Sicario, brilliant, with Emily Blunt in this one, Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro. So, which are all on the front actually. It is excellent movie. Saving Private Ryan. What can I say about this movie? One of the best war movies. One out. Should have won best movie picture that year in the Oscars. One that won it, but probably didn't deserve to win it, was The Shape of Water. I think 3 Billboards Outside of Missouri as it came out the same year, and I think that probably deserved to win best picture in my eyes. but excellent movie nonetheless, and beautiful steelbook. We also have the Saw 4K. I picked this up thinking it was the steelbook for some reason, and the steelbook's coming out this year, so kind of a thing. Beautiful design on the slipcover and all that, which I might keep if it fits on the steelbook. But still, excellent movie. James Wan's got a new movie coming out. Hopefully go and see it this weekend. 2 Zabi exclusive Spider-Man lenticular covers for Homecoming and Far From Home. It is not a big fan of this one, but I do like, not the movies, love both movies, but the design for the second one is much better, much stronger design. Then we have my second favourite Spider-Man movie behind Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Beautiful steelbook, excellent movie, excellent animation, worthy of the best animated movie. And then we have Split and Glass on 4K. Well, I prefer Split. The ending of Glass is a bit, but it's still overall a great movie. So, yeah, very nice indeed. So, finish off the S's now. So we got the Tim Burton's 20th anniversary for Sleepy Hollow, little media book. So nice little booklet inside. It is excellent movie for me. Up there has been one of my favourites, Tim Burton's. Excellent CGI, excellent practical effects. Yeah, your typical Tim Burton movie which fits that story perfectly. The Sting, Steelbook. Done a review for this on the channel, so I won't go into that too much. The Zabi exclusive Super 8 Steelbook with a slipcover, which is a piss poor slipcover to have for this movie. It's just your typical one you've had in past, but a beautiful steelbook, which I think I've done a review for. It is, I think I've done one for it. Old Ray Winston movie, Scum, when he's early days of acting. Brilliant, gritty, boys hostel or prison. It is very good indeed. And we have Sunshine, another really good movie. Picked this up from Kex on the cheap, I think, but excellent, beautiful steelbook and a beautiful movie. The Original Ring, lovely steelbook. It is, picked up on the cheap from Zabi. They had a sale on, and a really good movie. The remake, probably I prefer the remake, the American remake, over this, but still two excellent movies. And we have The Shining Special Edition. Thing didn't come with. I haven't got the steel book for it, just kept thing, but it's got a booklet and a load of cards in this, and all, and a beautiful outer casing. And then we have the sequel, Doctor Sleep, which is a brilliant movie. Worked brilliantly to be a sequel to the book and Kubrick's movie. So yeah, excellent movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And then we have The Strangers, a nice little box set with that, with the poster and the booklet with it as well. So yeah, pretty much I think I prefer the second one, which I don't own right now, but I probably prefer the second one over this, only because it has that 80s feel, slasher feel to it. And that's it for the S's. So we get on to the T now. And the first one is Top Gun. This is the HMV Collector's Edition one. Zabi does have one with the steel book, but I don't know where I'll get at. I might just stick with this, to be honest. It is. There's Terror Train I was talking about. I think this is a much better movie than Prom Night, and it's got a young David Copperfield in it doing some magic tricks. So a very good slasher movie. Then we have Terminator Dark Fate on 4K. Yeah, good movie. Kind of a rehash of T2, to be honest, but has some good moments in it. There's a couple of good actors. Cracking horror comedy, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Absolutely brilliant. Might give this a watch tonight, to be honest, man. It's been a while, but yeah, excellent movie. Then we have another 101 films. Trespass with Bill Paxton, Ice-T and Ice Cube in it. Excellent movie. It is. And yeah, very enjoyable. We have The Killer Mockingbird media book. Comes with a nice booklet inside. I haven't watched this yet, and I've owned this for a while. Picked it up on the cheap in Kex one time, and yeah, I gotta get around to watching it. The original Thing from Another World. So this is the original that John Carpenter remade in the 80s. It is enjoyable old movie, black and white movie. Remake of True Grit. It is by the Coen brothers. Got Matt Damon and Jeff Bridges in it, and Josh Brolin as well. So excellent remake of the John Wayne classic. So very nice indeed. Then we have Chris Nolan's latest movie, Tenet, which came out I think last year. Gotta watch it another one time. I gotta watch it again. It's a very complicated movie. Does play on you a bit. It is, but very well made, and Chris Nolan, one of the best directors out there right now. Toy Story 4 on 4K. Haven't watched it yet, so can't really say what I feel about it. Can about this one though. Got Tremors Arrow release. I replaced with a Steelbook, but also it comes with a couple of posters, which has behind me there. I got hanging up on the wall, and a nice booklet. Yeah, I do love the Arrow releases. This was the 4K, so I did replace the disc. It says Blu-ray, but I replaced it with the 4K with that. And then the last one for T, Tomb Raider. Yeah, enjoyable movie. I kind of like the other ones a bit more. They're a bit more cheesy fun, but this one's pretty good. Nice little reimagining of the Lara Croft thing. I think took from the games when they redid the games, so they brought this out. So don't know if we're going to see a second movie for this, a sequel, because I don't think it did really well in the cinema. It didn't. So on to the U's. Only got a couple of these. So the classic Unforgiven Western from the early 90s. Gene Hackman won Best Supporting Actor for this, if I'm not mistaken, but absolute classic Western by Clint Eastwood. And a very underrated movie, Upgrade. This should have done miles better. Word of mouth should have gone around first. I never saw it in the cinema, unfortunately, because it didn't have a good wide release. But definitely, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It is a brilliant film. Nice little set pickup I had from HMV with the booklet and the poster with that as well. And then we get on to V, which I only have the one, and that's Venom. Got the new one coming out in October. Can't wait for that. But this is a fun, enjoyable superhero movie. Get on to the W's now. Excuse me. So we have Zack Snyder's Watchmen that came out, Steelbook with it and all that. I think it came with like a sticker and a poster and that, but a nice slip cover with it as well. Good movie. Goes pretty faithful with the comic, apart from the end, which they changed, which, yeah, I wish they didn't, but I can see why they did. Then Arrow release of Waterworld, which I replaced with the Steelbook, and very nice indeed. Beautiful set. And we have another classic comedy, Weird Science from Arrow Video as well. Comes with I think it comes with a booklet. Yes, it does. A nice, beautiful slipcover. It is. And yeah, not saying that just because Finger Bob's on the front, Kelly LeBrock's on the front, but it is very stunning and a great movie. Then we have the Watchmen series, which is like, this is a sequel to the movie, or the comic, let's say, not really the movie, but more of the comic and all. So it takes place years later and all that, and yeah, excellent TV series actually and all that, and I hope they do a second series with it. And then we have Arrow's release of The Woman, which also comes with Offspring, the first movie. So I do need to get the third one, Darling. I haven't watched that. I haven't got that one yet. I know it's on Amazon for the cheap, so I might pick it up, to be honest. And that's the W's. And we get into the X's now, which is pretty much just the X-Men, to be honest. So we get the X-Men First Class, Days of Futures Past, Apocalypse, which is the media book. Whoops. Yeah, nice little media book for it. So very beautiful indeed. And put that back. Then we get Dark Phoenix, which unfortunately they've screwed up twice. It is. So I got the Steelbook for that. Kept the artwork. I did buy it on 4K first, but it came down on the cheap. So I kept all the good parts of the HMV exclusive and put them in that. But it's an okay movie. It's a pretty good movie. It's just, unfortunately, that's how you end the Fox one, to be honest. So we'll see what Disney does with the X-Men at the end of the day. And then we start with the Wolverine. It is really good movie. I do enjoy this. And then we have Logan, which I have the lenticular one that they just brought out in with it and all that. So very nice indeed. And then we'll end this part 1 with the number ones. So first one is 9. Tim Burton, not more. He produces it, but a very old, not old, but one you don't really hear about. I picked this up years ago when it first came out on Blu-ray. Nice little media book, if you can see. And a really good movie actually, and all that. Doesn't get the love I think it deserves. More of a, I wouldn't say adult, but more of a teen. As you can see, it's 12 and all that. Some good actors in there: Elijah Wood, John C. Reilly, Jennifer Connelly, Christopher Plummer, Christopher Glover. It is. So yeah, got a few actors and a really good animated movie. And we have Sam Mendes, 1917. Excellent movie. This is the HMV, I think it was a HMV exclusive media book. It was. So very nice indeed. It is a great movie, like a one-shot movie, but excellent. And then we have 13 Assassins, a great revenge one on the same lines of Seven Samurai. So excellent one. 12 Angry Men, classic movie, Criterion Collection. One with a nice little booklet inside, but great movie. Then we have the HMV exclusive 300 Cine Collection. So beautiful cover. Done a review for this. Then 28 days later and weeks later, Danny Boyle's did the first one, didn't do the second one, but brilliant movies. Good take on the zombies, not really zombies, but it's like a rage thing. But yeah, it's a really good thing. And then 12 Monkeys, which I know a lot of people don't like the design of these, but it looks a lot better in hand than you see it in the pictures on the internet. So yeah, great movie as well with Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis. And yeah, so that's it for part 1, and I will see you again for part 2. See you in a bit.